This short video will help you in the process of writing a research paper. It will explain the key elements of a university research paper and how to take your research and start writing. It will also provide some simple tips on writing, formatting, and editing. So let's go! Before we dive into how to write a research paper, it's useful to know exactly what a research paper is. Most research papers are seeking to answer a question, either one provided by your prof.
From VOA Learning English, welcome to the Education Report in Special English. Millions of students have been taught a formula that has nothing to do with chemistry or mathematics. The formula is for writing a 5-paragraph essay. First, write an introductory paragraph to state the argument. Then, add 3 paragraphs of evidence. Finally,
one of the common questions we get at the Writing Center is, how can I improve the structure of my writing? Or what does it even mean to have structure in your writing? You can think about structure as the path that your essay or paper is guiding the reader down. You want to take your reader by the hand and guide them down the path.
Come on, boy, we got work to do.
So that you can be sure that they understand the ideas and arguments that you're making. The first step on the path is the introduction. You need to make sure your introduction is very clear and tells the reader what you're going to do and why.
I get it!
While the introductory paragraph can be difficult to write, you can always write what we call a placeholder, which means you just simply state what your paper is going to be about and how it's going to be developed. Remember, you can always rewrite it later. Next, you want to have clear paragraphs to walk the reader through your essay or paper. The topic sentence is like the summary or introduction to the paragraph. It should come either first or second in the paragraph. Sometimes it occurs last, but this can be confusing to a busy and tired reader, and we always have to assume that our reader is overtired, overcaffeinated, and texting while reading our paper. Also, remember that each paragraph should address only one topic. If it starts to change topics, maybe you need to divide it and make 2 paragraphs. A transition is a sentence or a phrase that can be added at the end of one paragraph or at the beginning of the next paragraph. If you use transitions between your paragraphs, you'll find that your writing becomes much smoother. Last, let's talk about the conclusion. The conclusion is one of those paragraphs that most people dread writing. After all, you probably have written it last and you're pretty tired. The conclusion is not a good place to introduce new information, and generally we don't use quotations in the final paragraph.
Nothing else, thanks.
In the conclusion, you should make sure that you've restated or responded to the thesis that you set out in the introductory paragraph. Would you like to know more about the academic writing process or how your writing in particular can be improved? Come to the Writing Center and we'll help.
Farewell, you poor earthly creatures.
this is the VOA Special English Education Report. A group called Story Pirates goes into schools and performs shows for children. But these shows are based on stories written by the children themselves. The grown-ups are there to help them become better writers. The Story Pirates are active in more than 200